What's going on, everybody? It's Fair Dating Coach Elliott Scott, and as you can see by the title below, I know you want to know this kind of information. I know you do. That's why you obviously clicked on the video, but this is important shit. Because women are always coming to me saying, I'm the needy one. I'm not a needy person, though. It just happened. How do I turn this shit around? And I'm about to tell you how to get his ass needy, okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I love you forever, along with the bell notification. If you want to get my videos right away, be part of the notification squad. In fact, if you're the first person to comment down below, I'll give you $1 million, okay? $1 million. Merry Christmas. And if you want to work with me, links are down in the description, okay? So, here is the thing. I'm going to hit you with some common sense first that I know you have. I know you have this, but I'm going to say it anyway because some of you don't, okay? Or you have rose-colored glasses, and that changes things sometimes, okay? You see only the good or what you want to see. You don't see the other things. So here's the logical common sense thing. Can you make someone needy? To an extent, because obviously there's many factors. Maybe what you're wanting him to be needy of, which is you, he might be getting from somebody else. Or maybe that's just not his attachment style. Or maybe he's just not insecure or have any of these traits that make someone, or seeking validation. Maybe he already got the validation from you. Things like that. Okay? So I want to start off saying that the best way to get a guy, not just needy, but to get a man, is the same analogy or the same thing they say with medicine. The best cure for everything is prevention and early detection. If you have prevention and early detection, you're going to eliminate a lot of problems, okay? Same thing here. But let's just say that's not you. Let's say that didn't happen, Elliot. I already lost a little bit of power. I kind of want him to be needy. How do I do that? Well, depending on how far you are in this situation, maybe I can help you out. So here's what I want to say. You can't make a guy needy, first off, if he already got what he wanted from you. And that doesn't have to be sex. Okay, that doesn't, I'm going to give you different scenarios and different things, and you kind of apply it to your situation. It's not always sex. Sometimes it's extreme validation to the point where he's taking you for granted. How am I going to be needy when the reason I am taking you for granted is because I got an abundance of you? So right now I want you to think, is he taking me for granted? If he is taking you for granted, then he's not going to be needy for the most part, because he's taking you for granted because he doesn't see the value and or he has got an abundance of it. Because I always say this in my videos, even things that are high value in our lives, such as oxygen or food or water, we take a lot of that for granted because we have never lived without it. We don't know what it's like without it. We have it day after day, and we know it's going to be water, for me at least, is going to be there tomorrow. Air is going to be there for me tomorrow. Food is going to be there for me tomorrow. So I kind of put it on the pedestal because, or not on the pedestal, on the back burner, pedestal, because there's no urgency. I don't need to make the decision to get it. Okay, there's no scarcity. Its value to me is high in terms of I need it, but I can always get it. So if that's your problem right now, there's no reason for him to be needy. Secondly, I want to talk about different ways of getting a guy needy other than attraction. I think attraction is the most important way, but I think another very powerful way is getting a guy to invest in you. If a guy is investing his resources into you, there's a reason why. It's because he wants the validation. If a guy's investing in you, it's because he wants, he sees something and he wants a return on investment. But if a woman does not give him that right away, which consequently a lot of women do, the example I use all the time is if a guy's going 0 to 100, usually what happens is women go along with it, and then they wonder, or women, they for some reason just fall on a guy's hands or arms, and they wonder why they're in the situation they're in. If a guy's investing in you, you do need to give feedback on that. There needs to be a positive return, or he's not going to do it. That's just interaction. That's not even man to female. That's man to man, man to woman, boss to employee. Like if I'm a boss and I'm asking you to do something and I'm not getting it, I'm going to fire you or I'm going to ask somebody else. That's just common sense. But a lot of women, they give too much to the guy, and then they wonder why the thing that's going on is going on, and he's taking you for granted. So he's going to want to seek validation. What I'm trying to get at is he's going to want to seek validation and approval from you to say, because he doesn't want to lose out on the resources. If I'm investing a lot in you, I want a return, and I'm going to try to get that return, and so I'm going to invest more. The analogy people use a lot is gambling, right? You're losing money. You're going to keep on going and pulling down that lever in hopes to get a jackpot or to just break even, and then you could go home. But a lot of people, they have that fear of like, I don't want to, I'm down $300, I'm down $400, $5,000, whatever, and they keep on pulling and they get themselves in a bigger debt. You kind of need to do the same thing. You need to get that guy feeling like he's close, and then sometimes give it to him and sometimes don't. And I say give it to him as in validation, and things like that. Now, people don't like playing games. I'm not saying do any of this in a relationship. I don't recommend doing this at all. This is just a video on the topic because I know a lot of you are in this situation where you lost a lot of power. I wish you didn't have to look at it that way. Again, I don't like games. You're going to think I do because a lot of my videos might have to do something with it. I'm against it. I think everything should be natural and it should be based on attraction and it should unfold naturally. But I'm just going to tell you what I think about this topic, and here it is in a video. So with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and peace.